Yo, what's my name? Say my name. What's my name? Say my name. Come on. Check it. Donovan, Donovan. Donovan, Donovan. Donovan, Donovan. That's my name. Say my name. Come on. Donovan, Donovan. Donovan, Donovan. Donovan, Donovan. Welcome to 30, baby. Donovan, Donovan. Donovan, Donovan. Donovan, Donovan. Sit back, relax, and let the party begin. Let's do this. Action! Hey, it's day 28. It's day 28. I look like a crackhead, but it's day 28. I look like a crackhead, but it's day 28. It's day 28. Hey. Let me see this. Yeah. 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 It is 9/28/21. It is 9/28/21. It is 9. What you wanna fight? Do you wanna fight? Alright, okay, let's get it. My question for today on 9/28/2021 is your job. So based on my job, is this exciting for me in my life right now? The first question. That's my first question. All right. I do like my job. I think that you have to grow, so you have to find places that you don't like. I wish that my old job that I was at, I really did like, because I felt like I went to school there. I went to, like, you want to grow with them places, and you feel like you knew the kids. And for a long time at the job that I'm at now, I was not trying to get to know the kids because I was hell-bent on, missing the kids that I was with and the kids that I had. So it was like, I don't want to get to know these kids. I don't really care. And I had to get out that mindset to really be like, Donovan, like, if you're talking about changing lives, it don't matter where. It don't matter if it's in Camden, it don't matter if it's in New Brunswick. You're going to change that life regardless. And that's what I had to do. So I had to get out my head. So I made it my mission this year to get to know my kindergarten kids, man. Get to know my 6th graders, my 7th graders, my 3rd graders. Like, get to know them because they want to get to know me. And I was always like, yeah, and keep it moving. Oh, it was all right. Now I'm inviting kids to come in, talk to me about, sharing with me their birthdays, waving to me when they leave. And it feels good because I'm finally being able to open up and really grow. Even with the people I work with, I was like, oh, well, I'm just going to go home. I ain't really trying to socialize. And get me right, I am not trying to socialize with people because I don't know people's intentions. I don't like to hang out with my work buddies out off the clock, and then they come into work and they're sharing things that we did on the week. I don't like that because a workspace is a workspace. My private life is my private life. There's no in between, baby. So I like that. My next question is it giving me the freedom to explore my creativity? Hell fucking yes. My job, if I didn't meet nothing, so when we entered the pandemic, I was offered, or not even offered, but asked, brought to my attention to do NJ, like NJTV, which is New Jersey TV for educators and for students. So because of the pandemic, how are we going to give kids the education they need? Bam, put it on TV like we would any other show. So the local in New Jersey, we had NJTV, and I decided to do a whole virtual, lesson on, theater for my students and for any kid basically. And it really opened my eyes up that, dang, like, I wouldn't have got this if I never stepped out on faith and knew my worth. Because a lot of times we're working in places that are really not conducive to who we are. We're really trying to find ourselves, and in finding ourselves, we're settled. And we settle for things that are not or aren't the things that we really want. And what I learned about myself, and the reason why I am the way I am, is because, yes, you can tell me until you blue in the face what you think I should do, but best believe I'm going to do what I want to do and what feels right to Donovan T. Smalls. And I feel like leading up to my 30s, I'm real thankful for the person that I've become, or thankful for the person that I've always been in that regard, because I don't second guess a lot of when it comes to what I want to do. Now, all the other stuff, how I dress, how I feel, all that other stuff, yes, I second guess, but I know in my heart, I always know in my heart what I want to do. And when you come into my life, you're going to either accept that or you're going to keep it pushing. But don't think I'm going to change my morals and change my standards based on what you do. I'm inviting you into my life. Take a seat, child. Take your coat off, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? But have your coat ready just in case you need to be dismissed. Because remember, I talked about with friends, you're here for a season, you might be here for a day, you might be here for what? Make sure you have your jacket ready depending on your season to get the F out. Alright, if I learned what I need to learn, bye. Alright, but if you're here for a long time, best believe you have different jackets, because it might be the summertime, we might be chilling, it might be the fall, you might need a jean jacket, you know, it might be the winter, you might need a trench coat, period. But you know what I mean? Have that. And I feel like my creativity has really made me who I am, and it really helped me grow at the school that I am now, because from arts integration, from either doing that with my dissertation, from, you know, learning about the things I could become, or my, you know, my principal, you know, pushing me to want to be principal, like, oh yeah, take this thing, you got this, you already taking these courses, take this, do this, like, you know, or putting me more out there, like Mr. Smalls to do this, like putting me at the forefront, you know, and it just feels good because they acknowledge, and that's what you want to do as a teacher. You always want to feel acknowledged for that you're doing the hard work that you're doing. I don't care what nobody say, acknowledge me, understand that I'm here every day making this school better, because I not only want to, but I want to see every student succeed. I want to see all of my coworkers succeed and be great, because if we're growing this school, we're going to grow it together, and that's what I feel. Do I feel challenged? Hell yes. At my job, in my life, I do feel challenged. I challenge my own self. If it's not something that I want, I make sure I manage to make it the best of what I want possible. And I feel like that's what you need. You need to challenge yourself. I challenge myself in my relationship. I challenge myself with my family. I challenge myself with my, you know, with dramatics, like anything that's going to push me, that's going to make me want to do it more, that's going to challenge me to be successful, I'm going to do it. Oh, they said I couldn't do this, best believe by Thursday it's going to be done. Best believe by the summer of 2022 it's going to be done. What you say? Okay, good. Because I love a good challenge, and I love to be challenged. And I feel like, yes, I'm still growing. I feel like I'm always going to be a lifelong learner. I'm always going to want to learn new things. I'm always going to want to help understand new terms. I'm not always going to feel like I know everything. And I feel like when you get older, people think that you either know everything, or the people think that they know everything. But really, in reality, I'm always learning new things from my students, period. My students are teaching me every day. My nieces and nephews are teaching me new things every day. The world, social media is teaching me things every day, more and more about myself. So I will never say that I know everything, that I'm an expert. Because yes, I might know this, and I might be thoroughly trained, you know what I mean, in my field, but best believe I'm going to continue to grow, because this theater person might know something different from that theater person, and vice versa. So, and I love that, bringing material from each other and sharing that, hands down. You do this, we do this, let's work together. Yes, baby, because that's what we're going to do, and that's how we're going to grow, period. And that's how I know that we're going to be successful in what we do. And I feel like every day for me should be a challenge. And that's why my 30s have been a challenge for me to be great. Is that it? Can I go eat? Can I go enjoy the rest of my day? Cause period, baby. Cause period. Can I go enjoy the rest of my day? Yeah? T? Yeah? For me? Yeah. Period. All right. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you. But my question is, get a job and make sure you love it. If not, go somewhere else. People always feel like they need to be stuck. You don't need to be stuck. That job will be fine. Just like they having new students come, just like they getting rid of teachers, administration, superintendents, go to where you are loved and where you are accepted. And if it hurts your feelings that you couldn't be accepted at the place that you grew up, best believe it's all right. Because at the end of the day, it says a lot about them, but it says more about you if you choose to stay in a situation that you don't feel good about. Because at the end of the day, I knew that I didn't want to have any regrets. And if it took me leaving something that I love so much to not have any regrets, best believe it was going to happen. Because if I'm in the classroom telling students to always do what they want and never take no for an answer and believe in what they want, I cannot be a hypocrite and not do that same thing. It's just who I am. Love it or not, I'm always going to be Donovan T. Smalls, period. This is Finding Donovan. This is all about me, understanding who I am, and best believe I'm going to always grow. I'm going to always continue to find out who I am. I'm going to always continue to know my right from my wrongs. Even if I make that wrong decision, it's good for me to learn from my mistakes. I'm going to be 50 still learning from my mistakes. It's not a day that goes by that I will not learn from the situations that I've been in. But best believe they will help me be a greater Donovan. Period. Hair flip, twist, and eye flicker, period. So, thank y'all for watching. I'm about to go watch my TV. I'm about to go watch some episodes of what I wanted to watch, but I'm not telling you what it is, period. If y'all got a TV, y'all go watch it. Get on my face. No, you're not knowing. Bye. Go watch it, but it's on Netflix. Ow. Donovan, come on. Donovan, come on. It's the end. Come on. Donovan. Thank you for watching. Donovan. I hope you come back. Donovan. Yeah. I'll see you next time. We out. Peace.